Hello friends, it's Shella again with Hardcore Adorable. I have to say it like that, adorable. I decided to record today, even though I wasn't really 100% ready, but I really have been wanting to record. Now I have to have a sign on my door that says don't interrupt because my family just can't leave me alone. Like literally every 5 minutes in this room. So I told them, I put a sign on the door and I said, don't bother me. And what I'm gonna do today, I'm hoping that this records well because I'm probably not gonna edit whatsoever. I got this idea off of Roxy Creations. I've made some similar things, but I was able to get these glassine bags in the dollar section, I think at Hobby Lobby. And there's certain products that I just love to use. This is one of them. I've actually gotten these at, oh, what is the name of that store? Dazo. These are Disney bags, and they're a little different in texture now that I'm feeling them, but these are glassine bags, but it's really the same thing. They're kind of waxy. And anyway, I just love them. I think that they're a lot of fun, and you can use them as pockets for your journals. So what we're gonna do today, I'm gonna teach you just a couple of basic ideas. Roxy uses a she has a rule, a 3 element, I think is the word she uses. So these actually each, if you notice, the ones that I've already done, I'm hoping you can see everything on here. It's a 3 element. So you've got your center point or your focal point, and then behind it, you'll have some sort of writing. Like this one has sheet music, this one has book page, and this just has script. And then a 3rd element, this one I used a stamp, and these have more of like a decorative side paper. That being said, I think they're all cute just in their own way, but I'm gonna do some with you so you can kind of see different options. I also am not gonna do like a full tutorial. I'm not gonna talk the whole time teaching you. I'm just gonna kind of go along and show you what I do. So first I wanna go through, I have a couple of little containers that have different types of papers in them and themes. And so I wanna go through and find some that I think will go with what I'm trying to do today, because I'm gonna try to do it kind of quick. So I like that one. You know, a lot of times I'm just looking for colors. This is Queen Mary, so you can't go wrong with her. So how is everyone today? I am so glad I'm doing this right now. I finally posted the other day and I didn't edit the video at all. And then I laid in bed last night going, I hope there's nothing stupid on that video. I probably should go back and watch it. But I'm kind of running into the same thing today, is that I have to record so quickly. These are cool too. These are from the Tournament of the Roses. I got it out of a book, but they're kind of shiny. I don't really like shiny paper very much. I like this one. So I'll just go through and pick out a variety of images, types of paper, you know, how they feel. I don't really like cardstock very much. This one's cute too. Maybe even this one. I might have to trim that one down. Okay, and then, what was I saying? Oh, yeah, I didn't get to edit what I was doing, and I don't know, I laid there in bed going, does it really matter? I mean, I'm not one to really say, oh, maybe I can use that, say bad words or anything. It's just, who knows? Maybe my kids walked in, I yelled at them and I didn't cut it out or something. So I'm just gonna have to go back. So there's something I just want to run by you really quick. This is a tag from a surf shop recently. I mean, we went there like a couple weeks ago. And I keep some tags because I just like how they look. So here's one. So I might actually use that. But I had another one. It might have been thrown in here too. So I just kind of keep, you know, like random bits of old envelopes and things that I find at garage sales or for my own family, because I definitely inherited a lot of that kind of stuff, just older memos, cards, envelopes, whatever. Yeah, I don't know where I put the other tags, but I'll just use that one and maybe a couple of these. So it's probably off screen, but I also have this container that has smaller bits of, these are old stamps that I just cut off of. Actually, I'll tell you a story. These came off of a postcard. I had stitched it on, as you can see. And I smelt something one day and I realized one of my cats had got stuck in this room and peed on top of an entire thing that I had already made. There were a bunch of postcards and envelopes. I had to throw probably 90% of them away, and the only thing I was able to salvage was a couple of stamps like this. I just cut it off because this part didn't get peed on. I couldn't believe it. I was like, well, I think this might be another one. I thought, well, I guess it wasn't meant to be. I'm not gonna cry over peed on stuff. These I made myself. So this is just label paper that I had scraps, and I just used an ink, I used a stamp, like a script stamp, and I just inked it. That way I can peel this off the back and stick it onto something, which actually I might use one of those. So we'll just see what we have in here. I'll use a couple of those. Here's another one I made. This one is more black and white, but that is sticky paper. So it's easy to just throw onto something. And that's a stamp. So I usually kind of just go through, just so I don't get overwhelmed with too many options. I just kind of pick out things that kind of jump out at me. This is a sewing machine. And see how it's funny because the colors are all kind of going together. So I must have that color in mind today. Let's see, that's an envelope. These are very, very random little things in here. Even like pieces of, not newspaper, magazine. Okay, so that I've gone through that. So I can sort of separate out. So here's our book page, script. This is tea-dyed paper. Put this over this direction. And then on this side, put those over there. On this side, I'll keep the other items, images and flowers, okay? And then I'll get out maybe 2 glassine bags just to put in front of the camera. I'm just gonna double check that you're still able to see what I'm doing. It's pretty good, pretty good. I hope it's recording. I can't even tell if it's recording. That's sad. Oh, that's nicer. Now you can really see. Okay. Okay, so let's see for the first one. It's very rough, you know, you don't have to be, precision is not my forte. I just kind of throw things together and make it look, I don't like it super grungy, but as long as it's, you know, looks a little rugged, it's okay. Okay, so there's the bottom of that one. So remember, try to keep it with the 3 elements. I think that's really the easiest way to get started on things like this, because Otherwise you just get overwhelmed with, oh, I got to fill in all the space and I've got to make it look like this. But sometimes you don't really need all that. Actually, that looks really pretty like that. But I need something else. I like that too. But for this one, I will fussy cut it. So you just want to cut out the actual design. And I don't always do that, but so it's been a very busy week for our family. Well, every week is busy, but it's just been kind of like getting ready for school, and the kids are all like going through their own stuff and just health issues. And but I did get a lot of my stuff done, you know, like the dentist and the chiropractor, and getting test results back from my doctors, and they were all good. All my test results are good. And just kind of going into the school year, I'm excited for fall. This has been a great summer. Our puppy's doing good. She's enjoying the pool. We're all enjoying the pool, actually. It's another reason I haven't been recording. And so let's see. I don't want that bit. I just want this part up here. I just realized that this part that I'm cutting out is very shiny. I don't like the shiny stuff. So I might have to do something about that. So I read or saw in a video to use white gesso, and you just put a coat of gesso over it, and I did that on something, but then you have these like scraggly lines all over it. And I'm like, how do you do it so it doesn't look like that? So then I thought, well, maybe I should have just left it shiny. I don't know. Okay. I don't know. You know, sometimes it doesn't work either. Oh, maybe I'll cut this part off down here. Maybe I need my third element in the back first to figure out where that should go. So let's see what we have here. No. See, it doesn't always come together as easily as other things, but we have so many options over here. I'm sure we'll find something. I like that. And I did like this originally. Have a ton of space to work with here. Let's just dig through here really quick. Oh, that's right, I had this little scripty thing. I saw that. Nolan's. How come this is not working for me? Maybe it's the color. Maybe I don't want to do yellow. Ah, look at this color. Is that beautiful? Oh, I just think it's beautiful. It doesn't really go with that, but it's just a beautiful color. All right. That's fun. It's really fun, but it's too white. So I'm going to show you a trick too. If your paper is too white, besides like, no, cutting it to death, which I'm probably gonna cut a little bit of it off, but I'll show you, I'll actually do it and I'll finish it on this video so you can see. But you use ink and you brush it on, and that way it just, what do you call it? Makes it more vintage. It vintages, is it? I have so many words I've made up. My kids think I'm hilarious. I have like my own vocabulary. Okay. But with this, we can go deeper here. Okay. Wow, my family's left me alone for 10 minutes. It's amazing. Okay, there's that. But it won't be long before someone comes looking for me. You know what I say to my family? Mom's not here. When they go, where's mom? I go, she's not here. I have no idea where your mom went. It's not me. I'm not your mom. It must be someone else. Oh, I just have to mention the fires in Maui right now, how heartbreaking. And just watching some of the videos of the locals there and just what they're going through. It's not necessarily just the fires, but it's lack of support, because they're not able to get in and out of Lahaina. And like, for example, if someone needs to leave to go get supplies, they're not being allowed to come back in. And so they can't bring stuff to their family, like food and medications. And it's just heartbreaking because, you know, you got elderly people, small children, people who really, you know, are fragile, and they can't get the care that they need. And I guess the authorities are saying it's the only way we can do it because everything's so devastated that it's preservation of life. You know, but I think, okay, fine, but don't let anyone that doesn't have an address in Lahaina in and out, you know, make them show proof of ID. It's just so sad. And, you know, I get it. Like, a lot of people are like, oh, we've spent so many times in Lahaina and it's like so many family memories, you know, the tourists and stuff, but they'll rebuild it. You know, it's not over. It's just, I don't know. It's just sad. The whole thing is sad. Anytime there's that much devastation, and an island especially, because they're really stuck. Like, they really can't go anywhere. And they can't get the supplies. I think that's what's kind of really hurting them now. Okay. So let's see. Ooh, I like that. Okay, so I'm gonna cut this. Oh, maybe I should tear it. Okay, so I think I'll just tear it. This is a little harder cardstock. I don't always like using that because the thinner stuff is just more versatile, I guess. It feels better on the fingers, like when you're picking stuff up. Maybe I shouldn't have. I think I'm gonna cut it. Very fickle today. Someone was asking me the other day, what does fickle mean? And I said, I don't know, I need to look it up. But I think it's someone who changes their mind a lot. And so I looked it up, and it's actually more about relationships. Can't decide on, I don't know, whether they like someone or not. Or I love you not. I love you not. All right, and then this one. So when you do these fussy cut ones with the glue, you always want to move the direction out. So you're going from inside out of the paper, and you just want to tap those edges because you want to get some of those details. You know, you don't want to just cut them off because they're small. So you still want to kind of save them as best you can. And then, yeah, so you work from the center out, and then you'd be surprised how well this glue is actually. And then let me grab my ink and my brush. I guess it also reinforces the glue. I use this on the edge of my envelopes too, if I'm trying to distress something. That's the word, distress. I couldn't remember, I was calling it vintagey. I vintagized. See how this is white up here? You can just use it along those edges. You can go the opposite direction. It actually does a really nice effect. Now look at that. Turned out really cute. I like it. Okay, now I'm gonna do one more. I'm gonna make kind of a shorter video because I'm still trying to decide how much you guys like to watch. And on this one, let's get back over here, get my scraps out of the way. My scraps. I watch a lot of videos. I watch a lot of YouTubers, and some of them are just cutesy and adorable, and some of them are very serious. And I thought, what kind of content am I gonna have? Am I gonna be funny, or am I gonna be serious? Am I gonna be dressed up? Like, what am I gonna do? And so I thought, you know, I think I'm funny. I don't know. Am I funny? I don't even know. I can be. But then sometimes my husband's like, you're too silly all the time. All right, let's see this. So I don't know if you can tell, but this is really brittle paper. Now watch this. I mean, it's like ridiculously brittle, but I love it. I love it. Okay, so I'm gonna put it right there. I usually lean to one side or the other. It's like I love this tag, but I don't want to use it. You know, I don't want to put it on here. I just want to make a tag out of it. So maybe I won't use that. Okay, let's look at the yellow flower. Nope, barf. Okay, on to the next one. Oh, here's those flowers again. I don't want to make the second one the same. Oh, I have birds. Where's my birds? Did I not bring those over? I'm gonna grab my birds. I have birds too. But these, my birds, I gotta show you the one. I think I used him. He was my favorite bird for the longest time. Is he not the cutest thing you've ever seen? Look at his legs. I mean, he's just adorable. I just cut him out of a book. And he was my favorite for a long time. I'm like, oh, I wonder what I'm gonna use him for. And then I've literally used hundreds of birds out of just old books, but here's another. Now he's cute. Look at him. Oh, he would look really cute on there. Just take a few out here, but I'm gonna see if I can find the other one. Oh, here he is. Maybe this is the one that I loved. I love the ones with the long legs, and he's got a funny little nose. I know it's a beak, but it looks like a nose. But he's too big for the envelope. Look at his legs. I'm afraid his legs are gonna fall off. What should his name be? I don't know. He's just really cute. Look at that leg is about to fall off, so I'm gonna put him over here. Keep him safe. Okay. Now this one, so if you can see like his little feet, you can't really see them. They're like disappeared into the water. But he's also a little too long. I'd have to cut part of his tail off. So maybe not him either. Back to the box. All right, let's see what we have. I've got this little orange guy. You guys are probably, you know exactly what these birds are. You're like, call it what it is. Shella, what are you doing? Look at this funny. He's crazy looking. I think he's a woodpecker. He's so fun. He's a fun one too. Oh, and then there's this one. He's sitting on a nest. Okay, let's see. I also have a quail. All right, let's just see which one looks the best on those. Okay, we've got this one. Can I get a round of applause? Actually, I like the colors of that one, but it might be too matchy-matchy. This one, not sure. This one, not sure. This one, no. Then I've got funny legs. I like funny legs. There he is. Oh, he's cute. Okay, he's the winner. But I do need one more print. Like a background print of some kind. Let's see, maybe this one. I can always cut it down a little bit. Am I gonna be fickle pickle again? Let's see. Can't make up my mind to save my life. All right, not that one, or that one, or that one, or that one, possibly this. If I had a bigger one of those. It doesn't look right. Just putting my birdies away. I don't want them to go missing. All right. It's possible I didn't get enough out because I'm trying to do this video really quickly, so I just kind of grabbed whatever. But I could rip this in half. What would that look like? This. No, too much of the same color. I think I need to go back to this and grab out hopefully you're watching what I'm doing here. I like that, and I like that. And let's just go with one of those. Possibly some like splash of color like that is another possibility. And that. Okay, let's see what we got now. If I use this, it would be a fun story, but I got this at the dollar store. It's like wallpaper, and then I just cut it up really small. I try to do like as cheap as I can on these projects because there's not really like I'm making money here. It's just for fun. It's just for fun. Okay. Now I think the problem I'm having with him is I don't want his little like his little butt area to be open like that. He needs to be down like that. All right, I'm just gonna use this one. Unless, does that look better? I think I like that better. All right. And you know what? It's like the right size too, it's crazy. right. I hear my husband coming. Watch, he's not gonna see the sign that says don't interrupt me. He's not gonna see it. What? I didn't see it. I didn't see your sign, Shella. All right. Look at that. This wax paper, or this glassine paper, sticks perfectly. Okay, this I'm afraid might rip, so I'm gonna use the glue here instead. Nice, okay. On this one, he's got those cute little legs. We don't wanna rip the legs off, so we're gonna be really careful. Really careful. Look at him. Isn't that the cutest thing I've ever seen? So that's it. I made 2 of them with you. And then the other ones that I made, so here's the 2 that I just made. Kind of similar, you know, in their color scheme. I made this one earlier today. And I made these last night. A little variety there, and they're little pockets you can put inside your journals. Because there's nothing printed on the back, you can actually glue these right on, or you can swing them. It just kind of depends on what you want to do with them. So there you have it. Thank you so much for watching. I'll see you later. Bye.